How's it going, guys? It's Ben here once again, and guys, I need to ask you a question. Are you tired of just spamming eggs against a wall, hoping to get chickens, and then once the chickens hatch, you wait 5 minutes until they grow, and then you waste your durability on your diamond, sharpness 4, fire aspect 3, just to get cooked chicken? Are you tired of that? Are you tired of just sitting there waiting for the chickens to grow? Just, I mean, if I were to answer this question, yes, it's tiresome, alright? And I have come up with this awesome contraption for you not to ever worry about your durability on your sword, spamming eggs against the wall. But all you have to do is just build this thing, and then you don't have to worry about anything. Your cooked chicken is just waiting there to be eaten by you. Your feathers are going to be there to make arrows. And guys, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Chicken Cooker 20,000. I don't know. I just made that name up on the spot. But anyway, so this is the automatic chicken farm, and it's a pretty simple design, but it uses a lot of resources. But the end result will be far worth it. All right, guys. So let's get started. Alright, so right now we have 3 layers. We have a 10 by 8, 10 by 9. I accidentally counted my math wrong, but still it wouldn't hurt to have a 10 by 9, and another 10 by 8 area. Now, you can make this as big as you want. You can keep on stretching this up. You can keep on stretching it downwards, I guess. You can just make it as big as you want, but if you do that, then it's going to be really laggy, because I have done this. I've just copied and pasted this design on a world, and I couldn't even move because of how many chickens there were. But yeah, so right now you just you have to get a lot of eggs, and then you just want to spam them right here. Hopefully get a lot of chickens, or you can just lead chickens into here. I'll probably get about 10-15 chickens for each level. If you decide to make them bigger, like the levels, to make them bigger, you can fit maybe 30 or 40, but I wouldn't go over 50 chickens in each layer, because that's just too much. And yeah, so basically what the design does for you is these chickens stay here. They just run around and they lay eggs. And if we go underneath here, yes, there's tons of hoppers. A lot of hoppers. But these eggs will travel from, these hoppers all the way over to this hopper. This hopper drops them down into that hopper, keeps on going, drops down to right here, keeps on going. And then they all distribute into this one line of hoppers. These hoppers will travel these eggs all the way over to this dispenser, and the eggs will get dropped down in this dispensers. And right here we have a little kind of timer thing for once an egg goes into this. It'll throw an egg at the wall that I'm about to show y'all, and hopefully chicken will hatch. So bam, this is what we have so far. Now, I know a lot of y'all have seen this design before, and it really works, guys. It really works. This isn't my own design right here, but I just added it in. I kind of mixed this design and my design right here together, and it works pretty good. So, yeah, and just what this redstone thing I've already told y'all, just once an egg pops into that dispenser, since this comparator's on subtract mode, as soon as it enters it'll send a connection to the dispenser to throw it up against this wall, and there you go. See, just right there. Now, if you're wondering how the chickens aren't dying, their heads are in the lava. Well, it's because they're on a half slab, and since you really don't get hit detection unless they actually get hit on the chest or their body. At least that's what I've come to figure out. And once they grow up, they'll burn to death right here because they're big enough to die, and then all their chickens will be right here. Now this is a very useful contraption here, and this will take a pretty long time to build. It took me about just 20 minutes in creative, but for y'all to get all the materials, it'll be a relatively long time just to get the materials, but once you have it, it should only probably take about 30 minutes to build. So if you want to know what materials y'all need, I have a piece of paper here to tell y'all. Y'all need 1,500 through 1,600 pieces of iron for the hoppers. You need 2,450 wood for the chests to make the hoppers. You need 146 pieces of glass or any other building material that you want to make this little rim right here so these chickens can't escape. You can make it out of grass if you want, if you don't really feel like melting 146 pieces of glass. But I just put it here just for the heck of it, just so I can see through it and see how everything works. I didn't count up the glowstone. You can just put a torch on top of a block if you want, if you decide to make this out of dirt or wool or anything, just to put a torch. I just put glowstone here. It's just 4, 8, 16 pieces of glowstone. And then you need 60 pieces of wool if you want to make this, if you want to make the walls out of wool or just any other building materials. You just need 60 pieces of just any material. I select wool just because it just looks nice. It really does look nice on this texture pack. And then after that, you want 250 pieces of carpet. Now, it'll also take a... I would recommend having a sheep farm at least. Sorry about that. I would recommend a sheep farm because this will require a lot of wool. Because honestly, I think wool is harder to get than iron, and I know that may seem crazy for y'all, but to me, it just does. Just because you're not gonna find a lot of sheep out there. But hopefully, with a new update, they'll actually spawn more sheep, or just it's my luck that I can't find any. But iron is very plentiful, and it will not take you a long time to get these hoppers. But yeah, this is just a simple design. I know it may not look simple, but it really is. The only complicated part is right here. And, I mean, I'll show y'all. It's just, you get a redstone repeater, and you place it right here. Place the comparator right behind this dispenser. Put it on subtract mode by hitting this little button. Then you want to select the repeater and face it that way. And then you just create a ring of redstone, and there you go. It doesn't take that long to build. That's the only redstone. If you want, I'll just stand right here if you want to pause the video. And then I'll just stay right here. And if you want to copy the redstone. And yeah, and if you want to, you can just go under, I have this little contraption underneath here for an item sorter. Oh yeah, I killed a chicken there earlier. As you can tell, there's a lot of chickens escaped because of this experiment. But, it's worth it. But this is just an item sorter. Like, I have feathers right here and feathers right here, and they dispense into this chest, but somehow they're just dispensing into this item hopper, which that's fine because this isn't supposed to get you a lot of feathers, just a lot of chicken though. But I'll just do this. Get an item hopper. Follow this redstone. A little contraption right here. There's a torch right here if you can't see it. Just get 2 wooden blocks. Comparator, redstone, repeater, and then a redstone torch, and all the items should dispense into this chest. It's not working just because I'm not the best on making item sorters, so I wouldn't trust me on the item sorter part. But you know what? I honestly like having feathers, so just to make a lot of arrows. So having feathers for me is just a good move. So I'm just gonna cover this up just with crafting tables. So, yeah. So, and let me just... there we go. So, anyways, guys, this is just a short little video on how to make it. I didn't show you on how to build it, but I showed you all the materials, what it should do, and if you want to copy it, then do so, This is a very useful contraption. I would really recommend using this if you're not a beginner at Minecraft, but if you've been playing it for quite some time, then yes, use this, because if you're a beginner, you may not even know what a hopper is or what a hopper does. But this is usually just for the experienced Minecraft players. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more, and also for more tutorials. Hopefully I'll actually create a tutorial on how to create a sheep farm, because these two can coincide because of all the wool right here. And anyways, guys, if this tutorial helped you, leave a like and subscribe. And guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have yourself a great weekend.